Good evening. It's Betty Shan again. Now, I just a while ago made the video for the hot tuna fish sandwiches. And when I was doing that, I boiled a lot of extra eggs, or not a lot, but I boiled several extra eggs. And all of my family loves deviled eggs. and so I told Connor, I said, we might as well make a video on deviled eggs. Now, I'm sure most of you know how to make them, but if you don't, maybe this will help you. But I first want to say that we've got several new subscribers, but we've got 71% that's watching that are not subscribers. And I wish you'd subscribe to me. That just makes me feel good. So if you will, press the little subscribe thing and subscribe to me so we can get some more of these videos made. Now today, like I said, today is still the same day that I made the hot tuna fish sandwiches, which I hope you've tried because they are good. Connor said, Grandma, that's as good as it was when I was a little kid. And so that's just something to give you a hot meal when you don't want a cold sandwich or something. But anyway, like I said, we boiled a lot of extra eggs, and I've got them sitting in there. And I told him, I said, let's just go ahead and make some deviled eggs. And I said, I'm sure everybody knows how to make them, but maybe they don't. And if you do, maybe you want to try my recipe. Like I said, I don't have recipes most of the things. I just make it. And I hope you enjoy it. I enjoy doing this, but I know sometimes I feel kind of stupid, talking to myself and trying to do this stuff. But anyway, we're going to try again today. So I'm fixing to cut you off, and we're fixing to go into Betty Shan's kitchen. Now, here we are back in my kitchen. So let me wash my hands again because that's very important. You don't want to spread some diseases or something, or give somebody a bellyache if you don't have to. Sometimes we give them belly aches and we don't mean to. I'm washing my hands good. And I'm going to get me a paper towel and dry them, just like I did before. Okay, now, let me see if I can get this thing adjusted where you can see exactly what I am doing. I'm going to pull this forward. Turn this a little bit. I don't care whether you see my face or not, as long as you see what I'm doing. Okay, I've got me some bowls here. I've got 2 bowls, and you can't see me, can you? 2 bowls, and I got me a pie plate because I'm going to put my finished products in that and wrap it, and Sarah wrap and put it in the refrigerator. Okay, here's the eggs that I had boiled. And I got me a real knife, boy, to cut these eggs with, but I'm going to cut them in half the long ways, just like this. Whoops. Okay, when you get all of this done, you want to get the yellows out of the middle of your eggs. See? You take the yellows out of your eggs like this and like this, and you do them all this way. You cut them in half, and then you get the half yolks out. And I'm going to turn you off, and when I get these all done, I'll turn you back on. Okay, here I am again, and I want to show you, I've got all of my egg whites here that I have taken the yolks out of, and here's my bowl of egg yolks. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure you can see this. I am going to take a fork, which I forgot. I was getting it all together, and I forgot it. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second. Okay, I just got me a regular old table fork, and I'm going to mash up these egg yolks real good. I'm going to mash every one of them up and make them mushy. And no, they won't be mushy. They're cooked. But anyway, we're going to mash these egg yolks up. And I like to make sure that it's all crumbly up so it won't get a bite of egg yolk that's not mixed up real good. And here again is something that, like I said, I don't measure anything. I just kind of guess at it. And if you've cooked much for your family, you'll guess at it too. But what I'm going to do is put a little salt and pepper in these egg yolks that I mashed up. See, I mashed them all up, and I'm going to put just a little bit. There's a little bit of pepper. I didn't put a lot, just a little bit. Then I want to put enough salt on this, like I'm salting a egg. But you do it like your family likes. If they like more salt than I do, I try not to cook with much salt because none of us need it for blood pressure problems and such. Anyway, I've mashed that up, and I chose to use, you can use the regular old mayonnaise or what do you call it, Connor?
Salad dressing.
Salad dressing. But I'm going to use this that's made, it's real mayonnaise, and I want to use it. And I'm going to put a little bit of it in the, not a whole lot. I'm going to use my fork and rake it out a little bit. And I may have to add more to it, but I'm going to try not to. I'm just going to put a little mayonnaise in it. I'm not making a lot of these, but I boiled extra eggs in case something went wrong with my eggs. I try to make it perfect, but I know I ain't perfect, so they ain't no sense of worrying about that part of it. Because Miss Shan ain't perfect. She's just an old country mama. Done a lot of cooking in my 77 years. And I still cook quite a bit. I'm going to put just a tiny bit more, but I'm not going to put a whole lot more. Don't take a whole lot of mayonnaise. Now I noticed I got some cilantro on where I fixed corn. Now to rake that off. That didn't look too good. I hope you don't think it's something bad. But I use this. I made you do your corn and you put cilantro after you get through putting your mayonnaise and stuff on your corn. You put cilantro. And that was a piece of cilantro. It made it look kind of sicky. Okay. Now I'm going to add just a touch of mustard. I don't want a bunch of mustard, just a little bit of mustard. And I take the lid off. That's all I want, right there. Do you see how much that was? I mean, it's just a dot of mustard, but it does give it a different taste, and I like that in there. And I'm going to mix that up in there. It still seems just a tiny bit big. Okay, then I'm going to take, I just buy little bottles of pickle relish because it's just me a lot of times, and a bottle like this will last me a long time, but I just want a little bit of sweet pickle relish in this. It just gives it a different taste, and I like it. So I'm going to get about a half a teaspoon of sweet pickle relish, and if I need more, I'll add a little bit more. But I want to make sure it's all mixed up in there good. I am going to put just, maybe let's say we're going to put about a teaspoon of pickle relish in there, and I'll go ahead and put this little bit back in there. A little bit of the juice. How's that? We're going to try it that way. Now I like I said, I'm not no professional. This is the way I cook for my family for several years. I started cooking when I was just a little girl at home. My mother let me start baking cookies and things, and I was about 7, 8 years old. I started cooking in my mama's kitchen. Now I'm going to take this, and I'm going to fill it with a dab. Yes. Now I'll fill them all, and if I have any left, then I'll go back and put it on top of it. But that's a deviled egg. Let me fix a few of them. So you'll see what I'm doing. I'm just putting a little bit of this in there. And I've never seen anyone that turned down deviled eggs. As a matter of fact, one of my step-granddaughters come in for Thanksgiving last year, and she said we had turkey, we had dressing, we had everything, and she wanted to know, Grandma, where is the deviled eggs? So today I'm fixing a few deviled eggs. We boiled eggs, so I decided, well, I'll just go ahead and fix a few deviled eggs. Bon appetit. I hope you enjoy it. Eat them and see if you don't like them. Let me know what you think. Now, if you don't like my cooking shows, let me know. Then we'll just go back to talking all the time, because I'm just full of gab. Love you. Keep your chin up and live for the Lord. Connor wanted me to show you the finished product, and it's very good because we've done eat some of them. Have a good day.